Hi guys, Archie Luxury channel. Guys, I want to talk to you today. It's very, very important. Men cannot live on Google ads alone. I depend on your support to keep me on YouTube full time. Guys, there's a number of ways you can help me stay on YouTube producing content. Number one, you can organize a paid review. That's right. I will make a video for US $20 minimum and I will review your collection. I'll answer a question for you. So, normally takes, about 14 days, 10 to 14 days for me to make these vids. The other thing you could do to sponsor me and help me stay full-time on YouTube is sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a small amount of money, like $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, anything, any amount you want over $1, you can, and it basically sends $1 each month to me. Now, you can cancel at any time if you're sick of the show or you don't like me anymore. So guys, help keep me full-time on YouTube. Paid reviews, I do. Sponsor me on Patreon, and Patreon people get advanced screening of some videos and secret videos. Not to mention, I got advertising space on the fridge. Come on, guys, keep me full-time on YouTube. Hey guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing a paid reviews. And today I'm doing one for Ronald. Ronald writes in, Dear Archie, I've sent you $50 US to your PayPal. Where's my glasses? Getting old. Quick, wristwatch check. Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. 42 mil. Okay, I'm in the market for a high-end chronograph. I am trying to decide between the Patek Philippe 5170G. G, of course, stands for, that's the suffix for white gold. J is yellow gold, G is white gold, and rose gold is R. And the Lange Rattrapant double split. The ALS, that's the A Lange and Sun, provides superior functionality, but the Patek provides superior wearability. I'm not sure which to go with. Can you do a video comparing these two watches and giving some advice about which to pick? Cheers. Anonymous. Fuck. I only said his first name, so that's okay. Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is a strange comparison. Normally, when people are comparing high-end chronos, normally you would compare the 5170 to the Lange 1815 chrono, because the Rattrapant double split, it's a double split chronograph, that is super expensive. I mean, it's mind-blowingly expensive, okay? Mind-blowing. We're talking, I had a look on Chrono24, second-hand, $82,000 US. Yes, 82 big ones. So, I mean, if you had a choice, see the 5170 in gold, you can get one of those for about 48, around the 50,000 US mark. Normally, when you're comparing the Patek 5170, you normally compare that to the A Lange and Sun 1815 chronograph. So I'll actually encompass those three models there, okay? Three models. Chainsaw accident. So let's have a talk here about that. The 5170, one of Patek's iconic chronographs, manually wound. It carries on the legacy from the 5070. 5070 is quite collectible. Any Patek is very collectible. Patek Philippe takes their chronograph manufacture very seriously. It's interesting. Patek themselves, their have a special factory unit group for standard Pateks, just 3 hand pieces. They have complications, which would include the annual calendar, the world time, grand complications, perpetual calendars, perpetual calendar chronographs. They've got a separate shop just for chronographs itself. So Patek really does take chronographs very seriously. So the 5170 itself there, manually wound, it's probably one of the most, I think it's one of the most beautiful chronographs in the world, personally. Now, if we compare that to the A Lange, it's probably not a fair comparison comparing it to the Rattrapant double split. Patek does have double splits. Well, splits, you know, they have these more complicated ones as well there. But that Lange 82,000 on chrono second hand, very, 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 it's much more, if you had a choice between the two, you'd go for the Lange, wouldn't you? Of course, of course. But I think if you're going to be fair, you'd have to compare the 5170 with the A Lange and Sun 1815 chronograph, because it's the cheapest on Chrono 24. You'll get an 1815 chronograph. There's one in Japan for about 30,000 US dollars. In America itself there's a nice gold, I think it's a rose gold, for about 38,000 US. So if you're going to compare two models, it's like comparing a Jaguar to a Mercedes, but the Mercedes is an AMG and the Jaguar is just a standard Jaguar. See, it's not fair. Okay, so I think realistically you would compare the 5170 to the A Lange and Sun 1815 chronograph. So let's answer that question. What is the verdict on it? What would I choose? Look, for starters, there is no bad choice. They are spectacular. They're absolutely spectacular. Those three models there, they're to die for. Okay, they are to die for. A Lange and Sun, the chronographs, I've handled a few, and I've got to tell you honestly, they're just, the pushes, just the craftsmanship on it is amazing. My good friend at Vintage Watch Co. in Sydney had one, and amazing piece, amazing piece. If I had to pick between the Patek 5170 and the A Lange and Sun 1815 chronograph, which one would I pick? I'd actually, personally, I would go with the 5170. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Well, I'm very much a Patek person. I love Patek Philippe. I think at the end of the day, you've got to go with the one you like. There is no bad choices, but the Patek itself, I mean, a 5170, I think, is just a superb piece in the sense that it continues Patek's line of chronographs and complicated pieces, whereas A Lange and Sun, I just feel they've kind of been after World War II, they were in the East German part, they were closed down for a long time. A Lange and Sun is amazing. It's just a little bit of snobbery. I think myself, I reckon the 5170 would be the one I would go for. I think it's an interesting thing. Like when someone has a 5170, it's not to show off or you know, it's a manual wind chronograph. It's just beautiful. It's just superb. I mean, if you're in the league to be choosing this, man, life is pretty good. Life ain't no. That's a very, very. I hope I get to make that choice myself. For me, it'd be 5170 all day and every day. 5170. I mean, manual wine, Patek chronograph. Does it get sweeter? Does it get cooler? Does it get more beautiful than that? No. I think my own opinion, I'd definitely go for the 5170 because it's just so understated. I mean, Lange is a very cool brand, but you have a 5170. It's old money cool. We don't want to show off. We don't want to upset anyone, but we're super, super loaded. That's the kind of cool it is. 5170 is just so cool. I mean, for all the nouveau riche, new money people buying Pateks, they ignore the 5170. They say, oh, why would you buy a 5170 when you can get an automatic and your calendar chronograph? Okay? Wouldn't you get that? No, the 5170 is just traditional. It's not about having more shit on the dial, more this, more that. It's just an absolute piece of art. 5170 is a very special thing, which is for purists. It's for purists. It's not for nouveau riche fleas who want more features and things. 5170 is very, very special piece. It's an I think myself, if I know. I mean, they've got super, the grand complications. And I understand that. I get it. But if you own a 5170, it's just so cool. It's just so cool. It's no compromise Patek. Just beautiful. So, my own opinion, if it was me, 5170 all the way. 5170. Yeah. No question. 5170. So yeah, that's my opinion there. There you go, guys. That's what I think. That's not to say the Lange's bad. The Lange's amazing. Absolutely amazing. But for me, 5170. Unless, of course, you could get that Lange right up to the pant, double split. Man, that is a league of its own. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Okay.